Alright, so quite the change of plans. We initially had a contractor that was going to do a lot of like the heavy lifting, painting the 16 feet wall. However, he had a major family emergency, had to pull out of the project, and now we're doing everything by ourselves. We have 10 days until we open, and yeah. It'll be okay. So this wall has one coat of like the creamier white paint we're using. This is the previous white. Like, I feel like you can tell the difference. In person, you definitely can. Did one coat of this very deep green yesterday. Looks definitely very patchy, but it'll get better. How you feeling about everything?
Whew, it's a lot. We got a lot to do. Really not that much, but it is a lot, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, it's a lot, but it's not.
Okay.
It's just pretty small.
Alright, so this is the white paint we're using. It's called Revere Pewter, which is like a warm, creamy white. Alright, quick break. We got something very exciting to show you. I don't know if you can see. Let me fill it with some more liquid. Wow, wow, wow. Look how cute this is. Cow dog. I mean, obviously we're not serving beers, but this is just a sample of our cold cups. We're also doing like the hot cups, which look even cuter because it's in like a bright orange. So cute, little cow prints all around the cup. Our next door neighbor gave us a super long one. So far, so good. Look what came just in time for lunchtime. Cute little bistro set. You have that beautiful acacia wood. Wait, this is so cute. Look. Very on brand, right? We also got one more very, very exciting box delivery. Take a guess of what you think it could be. Wow. Cute. Oh, that looks so good. Let's go get the dog. Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks, you too. How was daycare? Did you have fun? Oh my goodness. So excited. Jasper, ready to go home? Alright folks, calling it here for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, buddy. Oh, good morning, good morning. Also, look how beautiful this Mocha Master we got for the studio. Wow, wow, wow. Movers, paint the floor. Then I just kind of do touch-ups while you're at work.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And then I also have a meeting. I have 2 meetings today on site. Other than that, pretty good. Also, yes, we are wearing the same clothes from yesterday. However, they've been washed and dried, and they are completely new now, pretty much, other than the dirty paint. Oh, tired.
Long day today.
Long day today we've got today.
It's like 7 a.m. We're about to go start working, and I'm gonna not stop working until midnight.
Long day. Time for the puppy. Playtime for the puppy. to be gentle. Be gentle. Lick. Be gentle. Be gentle. Morning. Alright folks, slowly but surely she's coming together. We're gonna move you to the back. Hello sir. Welcome, welcome. Are those the less shitty shorts? Wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we're just in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Actually, come by. Yeah, we live for you. Alright, so meetings are complete. I'm just gonna take a little break at home before starting to paint the floors again. Got myself an extra large bowl of pho. I need this. I really, really need this. It is actually sweltering hot outside, but something about noodles and soup when you're kind of like stressed, just, you know, I like it. Also gotta have it with my kimchi, of course. So yeah, the last few days has been absolutely insane. Actually, I would say the last few weeks have been insane. And I've had very, very busy weeks, right? Like prepping for Less Shitty Drop, or even just like back in university when I was prepping for like 4 exams during like exam week. But I feel like when there is a physical space and you're in the physical space and that physical space needs to be completed by a set time, it is actually quite literally like your environment. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't. But even considering like how busy we've been the past few weeks, I feel surprisingly okay. You know, even 2 weeks ago, I was literally sitting here and talking about how overwhelmed and anxious I was. But 2 weeks ago, I was just signing the lease for this current space, which is wild. Like literally, if you go back 2 vlogs, the end of that vlog, I just got the keys for my new space. And, you know, now we're opening next week. So it's crazy how fast things have progressed. But for me, I am 100% a deadline motivated person. So the fact that I set this deadline for August 27th as our soft opening. If you're in Vancouver, come check it out. Check out LS Studio on Instagram for more info. But because I gave myself this hard deadline, I'm gonna make it work. It's not gonna happen. Even if it doesn't fully happen to the extent that I want it to, it's gonna happen, right? So I don't know, I think that's something that I can kind of like pride myself in, and I think that's the reason how I've been able to be so consistent with my YouTube channel, is that, you know, I know that my deadline is every Sunday 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every single week, so I'm gonna get a video up. And a lot of the times I'm actually editing right up until Saturday to upload that same Sunday. Not ideal to have, you know, a couple weeks of buffer. But I don't like having a couple weeks of buffer because for me, it just doesn't seem as real. As if you're seeing things, you know, that happened like a month or 2 ago, so much has changed, you know, since then. And a lot of the things maybe not be relevant at that time. So I don't know, for me, I like documenting in real time and kind of sharing in real time, whether that's good or bad or stressful or not. And that's just kind of how I like to operate. Just give myself a hard deadline and just fucking make it work. But I do think the being so strict to a deadline, I can do that to a fault sometimes. Like, I love posting on YouTube. I think it's the best job in the entire world, and I'm so grateful to be able to do that. But a part of me knows that if I don't post every single week, my videos would probably perform better. Just because if you know a video is uploaded every single week, you might not want to watch every single video, whereas if it's less frequent, you're more likely to watch because you don't know when the next one is coming. And a lot of the times I kind of force myself to film, and that's when kind of my creative process starts to happen, is when I'm kind of forcing it to happen, which can be good, but I think it just kind of puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on myself to post once a week on YouTube, long form. And although I love it, I know that I'm just kind of being stubborn with it by, you know, staying consistent with my weekly upload schedule, because I know I don't need to. It's just like almost like a mental block for me. And even this week, I was just like, you know what? Maybe this is the week I'm just like, take a week off. So much shit's happening. Like, what am I even going to document? Like, what am I going to document that's new or interesting? But here I am documenting. And through that, I'm able to share kind of my thoughts of, you know, this stage in my life. And if that is helpful to anyone, great. If that's not, then that sucks. But also a big reason I've been so consistent on YouTube is that, you know, my parents are busting their asses working as cooks in the kitchen, you know, long hours, physically demanding work conditions. So my internal monologue is like, what, you can't just film a video and edit it in the comfort of your own home? Come on, like, get a grip. You can of course do that once a week. And that has been my mindset. Every time I'm like, oh, I don't want to film this week. I'm just like, really? There are people literally busting their asses. My parents are busting their ass to work and I can't film a video and upload it, which is probably so like toxic to be thinking that way. But I truly think that that fault has gotten me to where I currently am. I know that I should take a break. Like, I should have taken this week off from filming and just said that, hey, it's a busy week, you know, studio prep is going, we're painting everything. Like, honestly, you guys would have understood. But I feel like this weekly schedule is attached to my ego now, and it's just like I still have that thought in my head. It's like, what, you're too busy to upload and edit? Like, no, you can edit in the night, you can edit in the first thing in the morning. Like, I talk myself out of it almost in like the reverse way of like talking myself into it, if that kind of makes sense. Anyways, I don't even know what the point of everything was. The whole point is that 2 weeks ago, I was very, very anxious because I didn't have control, barely got the keys. I wasn't too sure what was happening. Now that I have some aspect of control within the space and what I can do, even though it wasn't ideal, ideally the contractor would have done it, but you know, life happens. I feel a lot better, a lot busier, but I just feel better. Maybe I'm just a control freak. I do think I should probably take some time off. I don't think I've ever taken a week off in the past 9 years of YouTube. I've either uploaded at least 1 video a week, if not 3 videos a week, if not 7 videos a week when I was doing daily vlogs back in last year of January. But I love it. I genuinely do, but maybe I'm just telling myself I love it so that I can kind of feel better about myself about having this like essentially an addiction. So I don't know. I'm probably not gonna bring you guys in to see the floor painting because you're literally watching paint dry. I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, you guys are literally watching paint dry. I think it was good for me to actually flush it out, kind of hear myself talking about it, that like, yeah, I kind of do have a problem with this like weird ego thing that I've like set up for myself. So let me know your thoughts. Jasper, you had enough of it? Okay, yeah, same. Anyways, thank you guys for listening, and as always, remember to be less shitty. Bye, guys. Jasper, that was the biggest sigh ever. All right, Jasper, tummy rubs. Come on. Tummy rubs. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hi, buddy. You enjoyed daycare yesterday? Yeah, barking your head off, seeing all your friends. Yes, yes, yes.